Hello everybody, welcome back to another stream. So, we are here today to watch the very last Delta Heavy. Yes, it is time to say goodbye to the Green Dragon. Or in this case, I think that's a leopard. Yeah, this is a very interesting rocket from ULA. This is its big boy size, and yeah, it basically Falcon Heavy has a lot of similarities to this rocket. Three cores on the side, as you can see, and then there's a is it three stages or is it two? I can't even remember now. But yes, so this is going to be taking a national I can't say this. It's launching a satellite for the National Reconnaissance Office. So the government basically are putting a satellite, and this is taking place from Cape Canaveral in Florida. This is pad 39B, which is where the SLS launches from. Is that right? I think that might be right. I can't remember. Oh no, it's Complex 37 even. So yeah, this rocket has quite a unusual and a bit, if you first watch it, if this is your first launch, you're going to be in for a little treat at T plus 1 second. Basically the bottom of the engines, it sets itself on fire. Now this is fueled with liquid hydrogen. Come on, Lee, you say it right. So basically, as it starts to vent out the engines at T0, there is loads of hydrogen underneath the rocket. So basically, to start it all off and to burn off that excess hydrogen, they just throw a spark into it, and you'll see the flames will like lick all the way up the actual rocket. It is super cool, and it's a crazy rocket to watch. But it's going to be quite fun, and it's a good one to say goodbye. Obviously now ULA have the Vulcan rocket, so that is basically replacing this rocket. It's sad because I really do like these ones. The ones from Vandenberg in California were really nice. They're very cool shots. Right, we have. Oh, sorry guys, I've been at work today. I'm knackered. So yeah, we have just under 10 minutes till liftoff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be back in a sec, guys. I'm just gonna quickly do some stuff. So I am going to put, where's my be right back? There we go, be right back. And I'm going to turn my mic off. So I'll see you guys in a second. Right guys, I am back. Right, hopefully you guys didn't hear that. I had some beeping. I've just got a 1000 watt. Oh, that was perfect timing. Look at that. I have a new 1000 watt inverter for my solar panels, and I was just setting it up, and yeah, it was beeping at me like crazy. So, alright, let me just get rid of my be right back. There we go. We're back to normal. Oh, my desk, guys, is like an absolute mess. Do you know what? I'm gonna actually add something in. Right. Official portrait of the new banknote. Oh wow, okay, we're getting a new banknote here in the UK with the king. That'd be quite cool. Right. So what I want to do. You might also be able to hear my fan. Hello there, Martin. Hello. Or father, whichever one it is typing. Oh, I'm going to move that out of the way. Oh. I am knackered. I've been running around like crazy today. You know, I need to pop onto Streamlabs actually, because I want the chat to stay there for hello. And Dad. It's both of you. Cool. I love this. I love this part. This is brilliant. United Launch Alliance hereby grants news agents permission to use the following content without altercation or editory purposes. Material not available for resale. Well, I'm smiling, so, she wouldn't even tell you. Right, what am I trying to do? You're distracting me. Right, I wanted to get the chat. Oh, here we go. I need to turn this up actually for me. That's true, yeah. That is very, very true. Oh, that fan! I've got a fan on the roof. And it's so nice. It's so warm in here. Oh, 2 minutes, 14 minutes. Oh, because they've got a hold. There's a hold at like 4 minutes. There she is. Look at her. Right,
the count is currently in a planned hold. We have 2 planned holds in our launch count, which give our team additional time to resolve any issues prior to entering the terminal count. At this time, the team is not working any issues, and we're proceeding towards an on-time
hang on, wait.
liftoff.
The timer is going down.
Will continue through payload fairing jettison, which occurs about 6.5 minutes.
Look at it. It's so like there's so many different sections.
Today's mission customer, let's go to ULA's Ben Chilton over at a viewing location on the causeway.
No, it's going up at 50.
Thanks, Andrea. I'm Ben Chilton, Ordnance Engineer
58
at ULA, and
minutes
I'm joining you
past.
from the ITL
I'm
Causeway
guessing they haven't
south,
programmed the
Space Launch
timer
Complex
properly.
37. There's a lot of people out here on the causeway that have come to watch this last launch of the Delta IV Heavy.
Chat
and
highlight
it's a beautiful
is
day for us to witness this rocket take off. Today's mission is for the National
okay.
Reconnaissance Office, or NRO.
Lovely chicken and bacon pie.
The NRO is the leader in developing, acquiring, launching, and operating the nation's
No, I brought that one home.
surveillance and reconnaissance satellites.
Ha 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 ha
Secure and
ha.
expand America's
That's the
advantage in space.
that's the
NRO
fat from the
directed the NRO's ISRO's ability to provide a wide range of timely
was it
intelligence
from the
information
pork?
to
I got the chicken and bacon pie in my bag.
warfighters and intelligence analysts to protect the
I put
nation's vital
the
interests
fat
and
in
support
the
humanitarian efforts worldwide.
bag,
Back to you, Andrea.
wrapped up. So yeah,
16th and
that
final
katsu
flight of the
curry
Delta
was
IV Heavy
gorgeous.
rocket
Thank you.
was
Oh,
a
brilliant.
160th
Oh, awesome.
launch.
I'm having
Here's
mine
more about this heavy rocket.
tomorrow because yeah, I waiting for the chicken and rice. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have mine with rice. Apparently it's really nice with noodles. Apparently, that's what I got told. Right, what am I doing?
At the base of the rocket is the triple booster first stage, powered
Where
by
is?
3 RS-68A engines, which together produce more than 2
Oh, no,
million
that was
pounds
stream
of
elements,
lift.
wasn't it?
Atop the center
Oh, there's
booster
so
is
many
the
different things.
cryogenic second stage, or DCSS, powered by an RL-10B2 engine. Spacecraft are encapsulated inside a 5-meter diameter metallic tri-sector payload ferry.
Look at that, it's crazy.
Production of the final Delta complete.
Oh, is that
Travels
spray in
from
it?
ULA's factory in Alabama to the
Alabama?
launch site in Cape Canaveral on ULA's rocket ship.
Rocket ship, that's quite clever.
ULA's launch operations team begins
Look at that,
series
look how
of events
big this
leading
is.
to today's countdown. The process begins by transporting and lifting
Even normal
DCSS
rockets
onto the
look
launch
huge.
at Space Launch Complex.
And then put this into perspective for like
The encapsulated
Starship.
payload is lifted and mated to the DCSS.
one of these boosters is the
Once
same
loaded,
height
the launch
as
countdown begins, when 40
the
hydraulic
actual height of the whole rocket is like the
cylinders
height of
using
booster
3,500 PSI
alone.
raise the mobile service tower, or MST, about 8 inches. The carriage transporter system then
And
moves
she's
the
gonna
MST
throw away your
to
fat.
launch
That's
station,
cool, that's fine.
approximately 345 feet
That's fine, I
north
don't
of
mind
the
about
rocket.
that.
Weighing in at approximately 10 million pounds, the 100-foot wide, 300-foot tall MST protects the rocket
Where?
payload from weather here on Florida's Space
I cannot
Force.
find where.
With the rocket on the pad, the launch team transitions to fueling and other final preparations.
Elements,
Across the booster
overlays.
stage of the Delta IV Heavy rocket is the American flag and the Space Force, Delta, and ULA logos. Note the
Gotcha.
number 389 inside the Delta logo, signifying this launch's place in Delta history. Additionally, on the fixed umbilical tower, we see mission artwork. Provided by the NRO, the art features a snow leopard, representing the NRO's
There's the leopard, okay, I was right.
providing an advantage to community, the nation, and its allies.
Oh, I am confused. Look at that. So that is 54 stairway.
Danny, Elsie. Go ahead. Proceed with final pneumatic reps. Roger.
So where was that camera actually? Because it was in front. Oh, it would have been up on top of this bit, I think. Well, that's cool. Oh, it would have been up on there. That's where that camera was. It's crazy to think how many main something level 15E maybe. Right, what's
With this
going on?
launch, we are remembering an NRO teammate. Here is Mission Director Colonel Eric Zaribaninski.
This is EMD. This afternoon's NROL 70 launch is dedicated to the memory of Colonel Edward "Chip" Zakraszewski. Chip dedicated his career to the advancement of space
Oh,
launch
wow.
and to the success of NRO missions. He was a fierce advocate and leader for the Office of Space Launch and in the broader space launch community. Chip was the OSL director for the first Delta IV Heavy launch, so it is only fitting that the last Delta IV Heavy launch is dedicated to him. To our leader, mentor, and friend, Godspeed, Chip. MD out.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
LC concurs. LD.
LD concurs.
MD.
MD concurs.
ABE, are you in a position to perform the task as the anomaly team has directed?
Affirmative.
Roger. T-minus 8 minutes. ALC, configure CCTV for launch monitoring.
Today's flight is also dedicated in
Roger.
memory of
CME,
colleagues who are no
configure
longer with
CCTV
us.
for video
Let's
recording.
remember our teammates.
Today's flight is dedicated to Doug Thompson, Mark Cox, Brent Bonar, and George Lucian. After working as a pipe fitter for high purity systems, Doug Thompson joined Boeing's internal upper stage program, later transitioning to the Delta program. Doug supported many Delta rockets and facilities during his career, including Delta vehicles launching from the Cape's Slick 17 and Slick 37 and Vandenberg's Slick 6, in addition to solid rocket booster and payload facilities and a machine shop. In his personal time, Doug and family traveled throughout Florida and Georgia, enjoying his passion for motorsports, including drag racing the 63 Corvette he built himself.
Oh wow, look at that. That's nice.
As a U.S. Army veteran,
I need
Mark
something
Cox
long
began his
to
aerospace career in 1984
turn off my bloody
at McDonnell Douglas, then Boeing,
fan.
and eventually ULA. Following his transfer from ULA's Pueblo site to
There
the
we go.
Decatur, Alabama
That's nice.
factory, Mark was
Oh,
instrumental
it's actually
in
getting a bit
establishing
chilly.
the metrology lab there and in standardizing measurement and test equipment calibration across all ULA sites. He was respected by his peers throughout the industry and developed many personal relationships over the years, always resilient and positive. Mark encouraged his teammates to face adversity while continuing to care for others. He will be greatly missed. Godspeed, Sergeant Cox. Brent Bonar joined Aerojet Rocketdyne as a space propulsion mechanic in 2006 and contributed to the safe delivery of nearly every RL-10 engine through his last mission, NROL-68, in 2023. A loving husband, Brent is also a tireless volunteer, deeply committed to helping others, including 3 trips to the Bahamas in 2019 to support residents following Hurricane Dorian.
Goodbye,
This
sir.
effort led Mark to logging more than 600 volunteer hours and being
I
recognized
love it.
as
Please
Aerojet
refrain from
Rocketdyne's
using that language.
2019 Volunteer of the Year. Brent was kind
Oh,
and
that's
generous,
good. Nice
a role
one.
model to many people. He will be missed. George
right.
Lucian began his career in 1960 as an
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
electrical systems engineer with the General Dynamics Corporation, following his time at the University of Nebraska, where he earned a bachelor's degree in mathematics. In 1964, after working at the General Electric Company on the Apollo program, George began a new chapter at the Goddard Space Flight Center, followed by a move to the Kennedy Space Center. During his NASA career, George was an engineer, branch chief, division chief, and assistant launch manager, all in support of NASA's expendable launch vehicle services program.
Working.
His career spanned 60 years and more than 400 launches.
Flipping hell.
George was an invaluable
Oh, there you go,
teammate,
Rich. There's a
mentor
train.
to many,
It's a train for you,
friend to
Rich.
all.
Oh, actually, no, you said
Minus 5
American.
minutes.
You don't do American trains. Oh, man, look at that lovely weather. What's the weather in Kennedy, Florida right now?
It's currently cloudy at 26 degrees in Southern FLB, United States.
Yeah, Sepharad, that's further up. Okay, so they're going to do a planned hold. A T-minus 4 minutes.
This is Delta Mission Control at T-minus 418. We anticipate entering the hold in just a few moments.
T-minus 4 minutes and holding. This is a 15-minute built-in hold. LC switch to not ready position.
Since 1960, Delta rockets have been an integral part of America's space program. The on-orbit assets it has launched have improved life across the globe. Let's take a look.
Ooh. Oh, Vandenberg.
Following more than 60 years,
It's such a
lifting
weird
historic
looking
missions to
rocket.
space and becoming a pillar.
Because
in
it all has
American
different
rocketry,
ways it
Delta
can be
program
configured.
is coming to a close with its final
So that's the
launch.
Delta 2A.
Here's a look back at some of the groundbreaking firsts and iconic missions
wow, look at
launched
them.
on Delta rockets. Delta quickly established its record of excellence in the 1960s, launching Echo, the world's first communication satellite, Tyros, the first space-based weather observatory, and NASA's Pioneer and Explorer scientific spacecraft. The introduction of the Delta II rocket on Valentine's Day 1989 ushered in the GPS
I can hear
era,
a bird.
capability
There's
that
a bird
improves
on my
life Earth
roof,
every day.
and it's
Navigation
like
to banking,
tapping its feet
agriculture,
along
and
the floor.
beyond. The
Well,
beloved
technically
Delta II
the roof.
earned its place in history with
Look at
155
that.
flights, with 8 of those missions to Mars.
So
for NASA,
158
including the Spirit and
flights.
Opportunity rovers. The
Now
Delta
put
program's
that
commitment
to
vehicle
Falcon
improvement to
9.
meet customer needs
That is
culminated in
mental.
the Delta IV family of launch vehicles with a wide range of increased capabilities. Delivering missions for the Space Force, National Reconnaissance
Space
Office,
Force.
NASA, and commercial clients. Every Delta IV launch.
Damn, look at that.
As America's trusted heavy lifter,
Actually, Father,
triple-barreled Delta IV
what
Heavy
can you
launched the
remember what
first
rocket
Orion
we went to
spacecraft
see
on an
at
uncrewed
Kennedy in
shakedown
2004?
and sent the Parker Solar
Was in
Probe to
Atlas
surf the atmosphere
rocket
of
we
the
went to
sun.
see. So
The
if you
16th
know,
and final flight of the
let me
Delta
know.
IV Heavy rocket carries
Uh,
NROL-70, capping off the
There
incredible
is
legacy of this
mental.
program.
Delta 2. Okay, it was a Delta 2. Cool. Okay, why is... Oh, there we go. I messed up the thing.
The
Streamlabs
Delta program has been an
got rid
important
of him
part
for
of many of
2...
our employees'
Let me
careers.
just move that
We recently
there.
spoke with employees about what the Delta rocket has meant to them.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's just 3 huge engines. It's...
We started this program with the
Okay.
tremendous task of continuing the
We
Delta
will-
mission success tradition.
Well, we're a
Has been
39A,
heavy lift
okay.
workhorse,
I was going to say,
supporting
I
missions
remember
no other
being
vehicle
up
could,
close.
and have made
Was
a
it...
tremendous difference for this nation.
I remember us being
The
under
assets
some like
that we
metal
launched with
structure.
Delta are crucial
That's
to
what
our
I can
warfighter.
remember.
It really allowed us to
It
sustain our
reminds me of
capability not
one
only in space,
place
but
that
also just
looks
on the
like
ground
it.
and keeping the entire world in a better place.
That ability to
Uh,
impact the nation
right,
and what we can
maps.
do, our technologies.
I'm
as
sure,
well as
because
our
you go
reach
down
into
the road
space.
towards
It's just an
39A,
honor. There's no other way to
and there's
say
a
it.
little viewing part on the
Look at
right hand
what
side. It used to
we,
be
as part
for
of the team, have done to
engine
improve
testing, I think.
life on Earth. All
And
things
that's
that we're
where it
extremely
seems to...
proud of.
I sort of remember a
The
little
first
bit.
launch, you kind of kept your fingers crossed and your toes crossed. We all
Right, let's
stood out
go.
in the main part of the factory here and
Oh,
watched
it's
it.
getting a bit windy outside.
Something that you
Jeez.
do and say, whatever
Right,
makes you
39A.
comfortable for that very first launch.
Watching the Delta IV Heavy right outside the door of the Delta Operations Center and feeling the vibration and just amazement.
I was at the launch site in the
Trying to
dock
see.
for the NRL 26 mission, and the experience when that thing lifted off of the acoustics
Okay.
hitting that facility and
That's not what I
literally
was thinking
seeing the
it was.
windows flexing from the acoustics of that liftoff was something I will never forget.
I've been
See,
down
39A
the
just
been
looks
on the pad,
so crazy
been
right
on
now.
Cranes up and down a heavy
small
vehicle, been able to support
one
on console and been part of
from
the
the
day of
shuttle,
launch
not the
activities.
booster.
So I've seen
no,
it
it
from
was a
unique
viewing
perspective.
tower
Those memories will always
with
stick
an
out.
engine,
took a lot of lessons.
the
from
space shuttle
Delta.
attached to it.
Aluminum
Yeah,
skins, machine,
that's
vertical
it.
arm,
Yeah, it
welding,
had.
friction stir welding. The first time we used that was on the Delta
Yeah,
IV
that's
program.
it. I remember now. Yeah.
One lesson learned from Delta IV.
So I think that was because it was
launches
along the
is our
Saturn
record
Cau-
of mission
the
success,
Saturn
our focus on
Causeway,
mission success,
which is the main road that
making
goes
sure that
between.
all of our launches
I think I found it
accomplished what we wanted
actually.
and delivered the payload for
So
our customers.
let's just quickly shut
that we
down here.
built across all the
This is the main road
suppliers
going
and
from
across
obviously the
program
VAB
itself.
and
It's a really
Kennedy and all
complex
that lot.
vehicle, and so
39A
being
is
able to bring
there,
the whole team together
and it was
deliver
here.
Delta
It was this
for that
little
many years
pull-in.
has been brought over.
I can't use.
Whether it
Oh,
be
can you?
in the design center, the
Can you
operations
stop?
center,
Just
the
stay.
production center, we're all a big team. And those teams work
But
together.
yeah, I'm sure it was there.
It's magic.
And they've obviously built something since then.
Conductor's only
But
one
this
little
was
cog
it,
in the
and
whole
I'm
process.
sure we stayed in this
The
little
team
bit
sport
here
and the team
and
has
watched
done
it.
Nothing but a phenomenal job.
Taking pride in your work.
I might be
and
wrong,
treating everything
but
as
I'm
if it's
sure
the
that
most
is it
important
there.
job you'll ever do. Is something
I need to go
that
back to Kennedy and find out. Oh, look at
Well,
that.
it's bittersweet, of course. We all thought we
See,
could do
what's
this a
crazy
lot
is
longer because we love
everyone
it so
goes
much.
on about, you know,
Wonderful rocket to
um,
work on.
Starship.
That
I'll dig out
it
some
is the
photos
most
tomorrow.
amazing rocket
Oh
I could
yeah,
ever imagine.
yay!
I'm just proud to have been a part of this team and was able
Yes, it
to
was
better
their
my
little
career
food truck.
by
Yes,
working
that's
alongside
it. Yeah.
an amazing team.
Oh my
The
god.
legacy of Delta will
Oh,
live on in the Vulcan
how
rocket and in the
those
people that make
um,
it a reality.
I'm trying to think how many years ago
Have
now. It was
taken,
20
the
years
best of what
ago.
Delta has accomplished and carrying that forward into
Jeez.
the future.
Memories. Memories. I've still got a good memory. Speaking of memories, I'm having memories at the moment because my snack of the stream is a lovely. Actually, let me hold it up. Let me change it. Oh, you can't really see it. A Kellogg's Cornflakes Rice Krispie bar.
Here's a look at
Selling
today's
crisps
assembly.
that were actually crisps. Oh, that's
To
mad.
mitigate the fireball
That is
created by
crazy.
the hydrogen-burning Delta
Oh, here
IV
we go.
Heavy rocket, the staggered engine start sequence begins with ignition of the launch table HPOs, burning off the excess hydrogen injected into the flame duct.
This is mental.
Next, the starboard Delta IV Rofi lights, igniting its RS.
Look at that. That's mad.
Then
Martin
the
says
center and port RS
too many
68A
calories.
engines ignite,
Calories,
generating
actually.
2.1
Let's have a
million
look.
pounds of total thrust to lift the 1.6 million
Oh.
pound triple core rocket off the pad.
It's got 83 calories per bar. I'd say that's
Shortly
quite
after
okay.
liftoff, Delta begins a pitch over to a
Considering I'm only having
flight
one.
path while minimizing the pressure the vehicle
Oh,
experiences
carbohydrates
during
actually. You said carbohydrates.
Delta then
Um,
reaches Mach 1.
yeah,
the
it doesn't
speed of
say
sound,
carbohydrates.
Followed by the rocket reaching maximum dynamic pressure as it travels through Earth's atmosphere.
Yeah, I know. I heard it. Oh, actually, I was meant to do 4K with this one.
Port and starboard boosters. The
There is a
engine
little
shut
bit of a
down,
stream delay.
boosters jettisoned to share weight.
I
The
forgot
remaining
to
booster
change
engine then
it.
throttles to full power to
Output.
maximize performance against gravity losses. Once propellant
Right.
levels deplete in the center booster, the engine shuts down and the booster
let's
is
see.
jettisoned from the second stage.
Oh no, this
The
one's not.
vehicle
No,
now weighs
this one's
approximately
not. It's my
6% of what it
gaming
did liftoff.
streams that are going to be
Following jettison of the
4Ks.
center booster, the Delta cryogenic second stage, or
Look at it.
DCSS main engine ignites.
It's
During
so
ascent,
weird
NROL
to see like
7 is
this.
protected inside a 5
That's
meter
what like
diameter metallic
the
payload
Russian N1
After
uses.
traveling through the densest part of Earth's atmosphere, the payload fairing is jettisoned.
Right. Ah.
The Delta IV cryogenic second stage carries the last payload
Yum.
to launch on a Delta IV rocket to its
Look
final
at that.
orbital
All that,
destination.
all that
where it will
rocket.
begin its national
Just
security
in this
mission.
little tiny thing, which is still like the size of a fridge freezer.
As we continue the countdown to launch, let's head back over to Ben Chilton on the causeway.
Thanks, Andrea.
Oh, mate,
I'm
I'm
currently
jealous.
joined by a number of people who are very excited to watch the last liftoff of this magnificent rocket. We're about 1.5 miles from Slick 37, and when we reach T0, it'll take about 8 seconds for the sound to reach us, though we'll already be able to see Delta lifting off the pad. Currently,
It's
the
only a
weather
mile and a
conditions look
half.
great
That's
for launch,
crazy.
but I'll pass it back to you, Andrea, for the Space Launch Delta weather forecast for today.
Thanks, Ben. The forecast for this afternoon's launch is looking good. The probability of violating launch constraints is 10%. Ground winds are 14 to 22 knots out of the southeast, and the temperature is 74 degrees Fahrenheit. Our primary concerns for launch today are ground winds and the cumulus crowd rule violation.
Red line monitor and event table are in the correct configuration.
74 degrees.
L minus 9 minutes.
Yeah,
Flying hold authority,
20,
check. LSIC RF.
26,
Loud and clear. Loud and clear as well.
29 degrees centigrade.
ACD copies loud and clear. Loud and clear as well. Com check complete.
If you want to say the Rice Krispie thing is
Launch on
bad,
time verified. Roger.
I've also got a bottle of Coke because I really fancied
LC switch to ready position.
a bottle of
All
Coke.
steps are complete prior to
Oh,
the status check.
I haven't had Coke in like quite a few months. I think actually Christmas time. Christmas was the last time I had a bottle of Coke, other than yesterday when I also got another bottle. This is the original taste one. I had the new Coca-Cola. It's not very nice.
L minus 8 minutes.
We remain in a planned 15-minute hold as we continue towards liftoff.
Cool.
In a few moments, launch conductor Scott Barney will pull the launch team for the final go to pick up the count.
Here we go. We're going to hear the go no go poll.
This is the final status check for all Delta vehicle systems, ground systems, spacecraft, and the U.S. Space Force Eastern
You just
Range.
feel the sugar
The
along
vehicle
your
system
teeth.
readiness poll includes electrical systems, hydraulics, pneumatics, propulsion systems, flight control, and propellants. Let's listen in as Scott Barney performs the final polling.
What the fuck? That person who swore in chat, I just checked their profile. What the heck?
L minus 7 minutes.
Status check to proceed with terminal count. First stage systems, propulsion.
Go.
Hydraulics.
Go.
Locks.
Go.
LH2.
Go.
Second stage systems, locks.
Go.
LH2.
Go.
Electrical systems, airborne. Go. Ground.
Go.
Facility.
Go.
RFFTS.
Go.
Flight control.
Go.
Com.
Nice.
Go. GCQ.
Go.
Operation support.
Go.
Pneumatics.
Go.
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 Gas. Go. ECS.
Go.
Red line monitor. Go. Mechanical engineering advisor. Go. Quality.
Go.
Op safety manager.
Go.
ULA safety officer.
Go.
Vehicle system engineer. Go. Anomaly chief.
Go.
Range coordinator.
Clear to proceed.
Launch director.
Launch vehicle is ready to launch.
Mission director. You have permission to launch.
Yeah, it sounds so cool. Is there a boom in the start? Oh, do you know what? Yes.
16530.
Verified.
I will do it.
And the team is go for launch. From T-minus 4 minutes until liftoff, you'll hear Scott Barney and the team performing the
Richard
final steps in the
Winnico
countdown
boom.
procedure. Several critical activities occur in the final
not a
minutes before
Q&A.
launch, including verifying fuel tank
Start
levels
poll.
and pressures in the 3 boosters and DCSS, in addition to arming the flight termination system. At T-minus 1 minute, the Range Operations Commander confirms the range is in a green condition
There we
for
go.
launch.
Come on then, guys.
At T-minus 15 seconds,
We have a
the launch
poll
table
in the
HV
chat.
valves at the base of the rocket are ignited to burn off excess hydrogen. At T-minus 7 seconds, the starboard engine is
man.
ignited.
I got
At
itchy,
T-minus 5
itchy
seconds,
face.
the port and center engines are ignited. Once the Delta IV Heavy lifts off, you'll hear flight commentator Rob Gannon providing launch vehicle ascent data.
TD, verify SV configure for launch.
TD on net
Nice.
1, SV configured for launch.
They get everywhere. Yeah.
TD out.
Oh wow, we've got 2 votes on yes. Oh, 1 vote on no.
Complete prior to terminal count.
That's so funny. I mean, in some ways, I would love to see this blow up because it's hydrogen. So it really would, like, it would be a really nice fireball. And no one's on it, so it's safe. Right, so we're just waiting for them to do the end of the
This
mark.
is Delta Mission Control at T-minus 4 minutes and holding. We anticipate releasing the hold in just a few moments.
I love when they say that and then they're like, doesn't it sound loud enough? Let me just check. Okay, that's up.
T-minus 4 minutes and counting.
There we go.
Minus 355.
Ground pyros enabled.
350.
Nice. Come on,
The
baby.
countdown clock is resumed and we are go for launch at 12:53 p.m. Eastern. With liftoff approaching, we're raising the volume on our launch team so you can hear the final preps taking place.
We're pumping up the volume.
32.
In the words, for Rich, you know you've got to pump it up.
325.
Second stage lock, secure at flight level.
Nice. Look at that. It's so weird to see, like, the engines just being held in like that. And they got explosive bolts. Here we go, guys. We are getting ready. 3 minutes and counting. Get your votes in, guys. Come on. Actually, while we got time, guys, don't forget to subscribe and smash the bell. We are on our way to trying to get 2,000 views. 2,000 views. Yeah. Already got 2,000 views. 2,000 subscribers.
CBC locks at flight pressure and flight level.
And yeah, we're getting there. So, and also, can I do it? Don't forget to check me out over on Facebook at the Gaming Astronaut 92. I think it should be in my description. Is that a drone? That looks like a drone. The way that was moving looked more like a drone than a helicopter. Oh my god, that'd be so cool.
T-minus 2 minutes. The rocket,
Oh, I
payload,
can end the
ground
poll for my
systems,
phone.
and eastern range are go for launch.
Vehicle internal. Launch sequencer start.
If you just joined us, I'm Andrew Lenhart. I'm your host for the final Delta launch today. Liftoff
That was
is
kind of
currently
funny.
scheduled for 12:53 p.m.
FCS launch enabled.
Oh, they done her so dirty. Oh, that was that. Oh, poor woman.
FTS armed.
Oh, there we go. FTS is armed.
Minus 120.
OCU's armed.
Oh, we have another person who's saying no, so it is now tied. We are now tied with we are now tied at 50-50 each. Nice. Oh,
T-minus 1 minute.
man, this is
for main engine
T-minus
start.
1 minute.
Oh, here we go.
Top
Go.
report, range status.
Range green.
Range green. Cool. Right, I'm gonna end the poll at T-minus 10 seconds. See. Oh, there's another bird on my roof. I need something to chuck up there.
Second stage LHQ secure at flight level.
Come on, baby.
Minus 30. Status check. Go Delta. Go NROL 70.
Nice. Right, I'm going to end the poll in 10 seconds.
Minus 15.
5, 4, 3,
Ignition.
2, 1. Ending the poll.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We have ignition. 2,
Damn,
1.
look at that.
And liftoff of the final United Launch
Oh,
Alliance
she's
Delta
shouting.
4 heavy rocket carrying
She was
NROL
shouting,
70
look at
from
that.
the
Oh.
National Reconnaissance Office and
Oh,
Delta
that doesn't look very good.
legacy of excellence in space.
That didn't look very good. That was shooting a bit of a... that looked like sort of an engine issue there. Maybe it was throttling, maybe, but... Or is that just the way this rocket works? Because, to be honest, I've not really watched many of these. That's crazy. So, literally, look at that! Look at it! It's on... The bottom of it is on fire. It just doesn't make sense.
Or is that min power level?
Wow.
Or and starboard strap-on still operating at enhanced power level.
Nice.
You are hearing the voice of Rob Gannon providing launch vehicle ascent data.
Parameters look good.
Oh, look at that.
Like total purposes look good.
I mean, that's what Twitter quality was like when it first started. And when it's
We have fired the
SpaceX started.
pyro valve on second stage reactor control system. And first step in readying that system. for
There you go.
operation.
We're at Mark 1. Oh, it's coming up to Mark
Engines
1.
look good.
So it's going to start leaning over. So now it's
And
doing
we
its
pass
gravity
through
turn, so it's
Mach
starting
1
to
and
come
Mach 2.
that way.
Rumble strips there, everything looks good. All three strips operating as expected.
Oh, very shaky. Look at you can see the shadow there on the left hand side of the actual plume. Is it doing its gravity? It's kind of doing a gravity turn. Obviously, it has to do gravity turn, but
everything looks good.
it looks
Start
like...
the power valve, pressurizing the reaction control system on the second stage.
Oh, mate, your spotty mic is really annoying me. But yeah, so it's starting to do. It's done like a dog leg maneuver. So it's gone up, and it's gone the opposite way. Jeez, that was hard for me to say.
And we've started close with guide.
There you go. So roll.
All three engines continue to look good.
All right, here we go, guys. Oh wow! Look how frosty that is.
And we are 3 minutes to
wow.
Corbico.
Ow! Thanks for the bleeding ears. Alright, here we go.
And the vehicle's now 1/2 its liftoff weight. All three engines operating normally, everything looking good.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I remember when they did. They sent that Perseverance to Mars. They like to actually tell you that
vehicle's now
29 half the
miles in altitude. 64 miles downrange, traveling at 5,300 miles per hour.
So it really has gone up, and it's booted across more than it's gone up.
Through the Kármán line, reaching 100 kilometers in altitude.
Wow, that's crazy. So imagine if every rocket company was like SpaceX.
Everything looking good.
With like the views and stuff like that. I think it'd be so cool.
2 minutes to Corbico. Coming up on throttle down on the strap-ons.
We all like strap-ons, don't we, guys?
And we've begun throttling down the strap-on boosters in preparation for cutoff.
Oh, strap-on boosters. Okay.
We've now achieved min-power level on
I got the wrong thing in my mind.
And cutoff. We have cutoff.
Oh, look at that.
And starboard boosters coming up on strap-on side.
So now, them two boosters that have just flown off,
throttled up,
they will just burn in the atmosphere.
A single stage booster.
Definitely.
And we've re-enabled steering following separation of the strap-ons. Everything looking good.
Oh, separation of the strap-ons.
Starboard booster jettison. We have about a minute and a half until we reach our next mission event, booster engine cutoff.
On the RL-10.
Look at this. So even though it's quite like grainy and that is very low resolution, I'd say this is like 720p.
Housing temps respond as expected on the RL-10, and we started LH2 boost phase chill down. Housing temps responding as expected. Flight control disturbances are small, and the core RS-68 continues to operate as expected.
I'm trying to work out where this is, but it's not a white bit, obviously. It might not be. I might... no, it's not a white bit. I think this is... Oh, this is BECO. So this is booster cutoff.
Down the core booster in preparation for BECO.
So instead of... Basically, this is like MECO for SpaceX. But not BECO for...
core booster is throttling down, coming up on booster engine cutoff.
For Starship, because Starship doesn't actually shut all its engines down. Here we go.
We have BECO. Cutoff on the booster, everything looking good.
So I want to see the separation, stage separation. Oh, nice.
And stage separation occurred right as expected. NEDs have deployed. And we have pre-start, start, and
oh yeah, you won't be able to see the flame of this
steering
because it is
coming up on
what is it?
Bearing separation.
What do they call it? It's hydrogen again. No, helium, hydrogen.
10 seconds away from bearing sep.
Oh, I can't remember now. Oh, this is a really long payload fairing. Look, that whole thing there.
5 seconds to bearing sep.
It's a payload
and
fairing.
We have bearing separation. Disturbances look good.
Come on, show us the animation. There you go.
Operating normally.
Look at that.
And once again, steering has been re-enabled after the separation event.
This is Delta Mission Control at T
nice.
6 minutes and 50
It's
seconds.
going.
We just heard flight commentator Rob Gannon confirm the successful completion of the early phase of today's flight, and all systems continue to operate nominally. While the mission has just begun, we did just see liftoff of the last Delta rocket. Here's ULA President and CEO Tori Bruno.
Hey, we like
Good
Tori.
afternoon. A lot of you know that the Delta IV Heavy is, of course, the most metal of all rockets, setting itself on fire before it blasts into space. But I also want to talk about its tremendous contribution to our nation, to exploration,
Yeah, it's done a hell of a lot.
security. The Delta IV Heavy still today flies missions that no other rocket can fly. Soon Vulcan will pick up that mantle, and we're going to retire this venerable rocket that has made so much important work for our country. And I want to thank everyone who has been involved with the Delta IV Heavy. We have many employees who are here for the very first Delta IV launch.
That's
who are
mad.
still here now for the last Delta IV launch to send off this.
When was
great
the first
vehicle
Delta Heavy
into
launch?
its
Oh, no.
well-earned retirement.
When was the first
Thank you all.
Delta launch?
Hi everyone, I'm now joined by
May
ULA
13th,
Launch System Director Bill
1960.
Cohen. Bill, thank you so much for joining
Wow.
us today.
63
We
years.
just saw
That
a
is
really magnificent
mental.
launch for the last time. This has a little bit of a special meaning to you, is my understanding, because you started your career working on the Delta program.
I did.
So tell us a little bit about what this experience means to you.
Well, so it is bittersweet.
It means I'm gonna cry.
It's very exciting, and it's a great evolution. And everything that Delta has done, Delta 2, Delta 4, Atlas 5 is being done on Vulcan. And so this is a great evolutionary step. And it is bittersweet to see the last one, but there's great things ahead.
It is. It's exciting too. I know you and I have worked on Vulcan for a long time. So it's exciting to see it, but bittersweet, obviously, to be the last one. This Delta Heavy configuration is obviously a fan favorite. I know you've seen the
Everyone
most
loves a Delta
heavy
Heavy.
metal of rockets. So definitely a unique and cool configuration. What is it about the Delta Heavy that makes it so special?
Well, so two things. It all boils down to the mission capability. So which
Oh
is
wow!
lift
So look at the
capability in
weather
many ways
chart
and
back there.
But the lift
You can see like
capability, the
live
solid
weather
motors, pure liquid,
for like the
three
storms.
strap-ons, the slow, majestic liftoff.
It
It's
really is
just
majestic.
inspiring.
Yeah.
And there's nothing like it. You know, it makes your heart go.
I really felt it. Like, I feel like more than any other rocket launch, you really feel it
Yeah.
in your bones and in the vehicle.
You want to go see Starship?
Kind of sad for it to be the last one.
Wait till Starship
Speaking of
gets on
last, let's talk a little
39A.
about first. So earlier in January,
You'll definitely feel it
Houston's
then.
First Vulcan rocket went off pretty flawlessly, in my personal opinion, which is
Absolutely.
kind of a big deal for the first one. We also have an exciting time coming up with the first crew flight test coming up here very shortly, actually. So with all those firsts,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
we are looking at one of
Boeing.
our lasts with the Delta configuration in the Delta Heavy. So what would you say was this program's greatest accomplishment?
Perseverance.
Greatest is hard to pick. The
Just pick
you know,
one,
so
or a handful.
so if you look at all the national security things, intelligence, the GPS constellation, everybody uses GPS.
Yeah, okay, I'll give him that. GPS was pretty good.
The mapping capabilities. I mean, you want to know where you're driving. You want to see what your house looks like in satellite view. Everybody can do that in part because of the satellites.
And
we've
every
launched.
day we use it every day, right?
Every
Yeah.
day it's touched all of us. Yeah, it's amazing.
It's such a cool thing. I mean, working at ULA, you know, just to be a part of that small experience that we have here, but know the huge impact that it has. I mean, just an exciting time.
Yeah, we're enablers.
We are enablers, and we work on rockets, which is really cool. Well,
That's pretty
Bill,
funny.
That's all the questions that I have for you today, but I do appreciate you joining us, and just really thank you for being here for this exciting last, and looking forward to a year of firsts for us and many, many more coming here in the future.
Absolutely, to mission success.
Great. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Well, we're just about to log up here for
Oh,
today.
yeah, they got
but
different
before
cameras.
we do, I do want to thank Ben Chilton and Rob Gannon for their support of today's broadcast. You can follow more about ULA and learn more about our rockets at ulalaunch.com. However, before we log off, let's look at one more.
She sounds like she's
going to
cry.
Last Delta launch lifting off the pad for the very last time. Thanks for joining. T-minus 10.
Oh, here we go. So we're going to watch the replay. Look at it. It just lights itself on fire. And it just stays on fire. Like the bottom of the engines literally stay alight. Look at that. See, look, you can see all them like shoots of flames. That's normally either like throttling or engine issues. See, look, it's on fire there. It is on fire above the engine. And then over there. It's mental. There! That's it, right there. Right, well guys, I'm knackered. That is going to do it for today's stream. So we finally got to see bye. I love it. So yeah, thank you for watching the stream. We've just watched the very last Delta Heavy, which is sad. Yeah, it's been replaced with a much more capable rocket, but it just doesn't have that character like this does. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. That's brilliant. Right guys, on that terrible disappointment of a comment, we are going to end the stream. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Lee. Fly safe, land safer. See you guys in the next one. Bye.